video is to be used for a simple, quick overview of your project lifecycle methodology sheet, how that interacts with your project dashboard, and also how you'll interact with your project schedule as well. As you can see at the top here, your project name will pull up in here to the top using the CAD upgrade public safety as an example. And then you can see there's a summary row here as well. So this is the project lifecycle methodology sheet. And then these start, end dates, and the percent complete are actually rolling up as the minimum start date here, the maximum end date here, and then your average percent complete based on the actual duration of these tasks and their percent complete as well. So as you can see, as you begin to work through these tasks for origination, initiation, planning, executing, control, and lastly closing, these will have an overall impact on the percent complete of this specific project as a whole. Where you'll be making entries, you can see that the project manager will actually be linked in here in the assigned to column. But as you work through this project, you can actually click on these hyperlinks. So review the project notification, that will take you back to the intake sheet, update lessons learned to take you to that specific lessons learned sheet. Anything here that has these links will actually take you to additional documents where you'll be entering information. One thing to note on this sheet is the attachments here to the left. So as you can see, anything here that it has this orange background that has an attachment is something that will be included in your documents as well on your project dashboard. So we go ahead and click on this, you'll see that feasibility document. You can go ahead, download it, update it, and then re-upload it as necessary. This percent complete and the start and end dates are going to be visible at the portfolio level for the director's office. So it is key that you do update your dates in here regularly. What we've gone ahead and done is we have our origination section, our initiation, our planning, and then when you get down to execute and control, because the tasks here simply say manage this, manage that, we will actually pull your percent complete for these tasks from your project schedule. So if we click over to your project schedule, you'll see that this has your execute and control tasks broken out here below in more of a typical work breakdown structure. Reason being is because the project lifecycle methodology sheet was more of a checklist, whereas this will actually walk you through the process of this project. So you'll go through your start and end dates as you would in the project lifecycle methodology sheet, enter in your percent completes, and this will actually be taking into account into your overall percent complete for this project. The last pieces I want to call out here are in your closing section. So anything here that has a red background, very similar to the PMO intake sheet, is going to trigger a notification for both your closeout project and my time, having that project actually send out that notification that that project is completed, and the last one of actually archiving that project. So after the warranty period, you'll want to go in and enter that you're ready to archive it. So this project no longer lives as an active project on our portfolio level. You'll see that there are two cells highlighted in red. So the end date and percent complete, these must both be populated. So you must enter an end date here, and then you must also enter 100% complete, meaning that this has been completed. My time is ready to be sent out. That will be the process as a PM that you will have to go through in order to send out these notifications. So where this information will roll up is if we go home and we go into your dashboard here, your customer dashboard, a couple of key things to call out. Here in our report, you will see those percent completes pull through from their specific plans. So the top four coming from your lifecycle methodology sheet, and then execute and control coming from the schedule. Once you begin to populate that execute and control schedule, it will fall back into the correct structure here. One other thing to talk about coming exactly from, or particularly from that sheet, the project lifecycle methodology sheet, is the documents and attachments. So if you go ahead and click on that, you will see all of those tasks that were highlighted in yellow will show up here in your documents and attachments. So if you wanted a quick repository for not only yourself, but your customers to be able to view as well, this is where you could navigate them towards.